We're already in the red. That's good. Frames are doing great. I'm just gonna preemptively do this. There. So now I am also recording. Okay. So let me check my totals. 8 both secrets, 30 blue coins. 8 both secrets, 30 blue coins. 8 what? Huh? Gelato Beach. Where are you missing a coin? What? But I got it. You gonna what? Huh? Okay, I guess we're gonna go search Gelato Beach for missing blue coin. Maybe the Oshi one didn't save. Oh wait, hang on. Yeah, okay. So load save state. Exit area, and then check totals. You know, maybe my save messed up. Didn't do things right. Ow. No, it's 29. Where am I missing a Gelato Beach coin? I'm gonna think of Peanut Park as well, also. I can't get to Delfino Airstrip, so I just have to wait on that. Mario A. I thought that was supposed to be my rank for a moment. Like, I'm rank A, okay? Seems like a lot for how little I have. So I'm not. I don't even think I'm 50% done. Even though I've done 3 worlds and there's like 3 more left. But there's also Delfino and the airstrip. It's supposed to be a spin jump, Mario. Look at this guy. He's no longer on fire, so he's just gonna stand here. It still. Excuse me. I burped and I just completely messed that up. I still wish the sun would return. But who needs a tan? You're blue. Like what? I suppose that's a racist thought, but like what color does a Pianta turn when they tan anyway? Just, what would he just turn a darker blue? I suppose that's how that would work. Okay, so which one? I want to say it was 6 that had Yoshi. So we get Yoshi, and then we eat the bees again. Yeah, there he is. He's over there. And he wants a pineapple. Man, you ever had pineapple Fanta? It's really good. A grape Fanta? Or like a great Fanta. Yeah, I'm just gonna spray that off there. I'm not gonna mess around. Trying to stand on the table again. Yeah, grape Fanta is like the best grape soda. I wish they would make a watermelon, because watermelon is good. But like the only watermelon soda I know of is Major Melon Mountain Dew, and I mean it's not bad, but it's not like the best thing. Wow, those coins come out really slowly. Look at that. That's like a 4-second delay, and I got flipped. Twice. Would you stop it? Would you knock it off? I got a Yoshi to ride. Got places to be and coins to find. You know, ignoring your stupid coin that shows up like 5 seconds later. No, that one's gone. Where the F could I be missing a blue coin? I mean, I've already looked up one blue coin. I might as well look at another, like a list of Gelato Beach coins. Cause like, I could have sworn I had already hit 30. So I'll just do that. I'll save some time. It figures this happens on the one stream where I'm like, yeah, you know what? Let me check my totals. Make sure I haven't missed anything, because I did forget those red coins in Peanut Park. and then it's like, yeah, you missed a blue coin somewhere on Gelato Beach. Okay, 3 for Spraying the Beach. 1 is Spray the Peninsula. 1 for the red guy. Cataquack. The 2 triangles on the ceiling of the cabana. I'm pretty sure I got that one. 1 in the swing, the 1 in the tree. 1 in the ocean, 2 in the ocean, 3 in the ocean. It's weird. These ocean ones are like, it says it shows up in all missions except 5. Why 5? Like, what is it about 5? That, when's mission 5 again? I don't remember. Oh, there's 4 in the ocean. 1 into the thing. There's an M. Between 2 walls. And... Sorry, I scratched my ear. Surf side of the cabana. There's 4 in the Sandbird area. Blue coin 18. On top of a cloud in the Sandbird area. Blue coin 19. Same as 18, but a little higher. Blue coin 20. Same as 19, but a little higher. Blue coin 21. Same as 20, but near the top. I think that might be the one I'm missing. Because it says near the top. I don't know if I've gotten one near the top. Also, I like how it's just one picture for all 4 of those. Because they're all in the Sandbird, and it's just like, yeah, you'll find it. Probably. Spray the bluebird pictures on the tightrope. I think I got 2 bluebirds. There's the rocket nozzle one. On top of a pole connecting to the... Okay. Probably got that one. Floating above the surf cabana. I think I got that one. Obtained by... Oh! Okay, there's another one where I don't feel too bad about looking it up. So... we'll come over here, leave Yoshi in the shade. With some fruit. And I will take one for myself. No, get off Yoshi. Because, like... This is one I will agree, it's like... How would you think to do that? Like, what is the train of... You really do have to just be playing around, just... Not intentionally trying to complete the game, just, you know, playing just to play. Playing just to see what happens. Like, oh, I'm gonna take a fruit, and I'm gonna stick it in the blender. I'm gonna see what happens. I could see someone finding this from, like... Cataquack falling off of the pier and dying, I guess, apparently. I could see someone doing this when they're mad at the Watermelon Festival one, where it's like, oh, you stupid watermelon, won't be big enough? I'll show you a big enough watermelon. How about I just put a fruit directly in the blender? How do you like that? But, you know, since when have I ever been good at finding secrets? Like, I know I'm trying to prove a point of, like, oh, blue coins aren't that obscure for you to find, but they're not that obscure. Like, there are definitely, like, at least a couple. It seems like at least a couple in every world. It's just like, yeah, that's, like, how would you ever figure that out? Unless you were just purely just playing around, just to see what happens. Sticking fruit in blenders just cause you can. See, I guess we're going to Noki Bay now. I don't know. I said I got 3 worlds done. No, we got 4. Because Bianco Hills, Gelato Beach, Rico Harbor, and Pina Park. So 4. Good old Uncork the Waterfall. That one mission I mentioned before was like, yeah, this was like, you know, I couldn't do the cannon and Pina Park, but I could do this one. Ah, welcome, Master Mario, I presume. We have heard much about you, yes, and all of it good. As for me, I'm just a little man who loves nothing but fishing. But lately, I had a terrible problem. Please look up there. You know, we shouldn't be able to see that from here, I don't think. Or maybe we can. I don't know who did it, but someone corked our waterfall. This, no doubt, is why our lovely bay has become polluted. Yeah, sure, it's the lack of a waterfall. Sorry, peeked the mic there. I might have to fix that in post. Yeah, it's the lack of a waterfall that's polluting your bay. Not anything else. And I can't even fish. And so I ask for your help. Yank that cork. Please fulfill this old man's wish. What's that? You'll do it? Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. I know I could count on you. Just beware, that guy's on the cork. Okay, first of all, how is it that you've heard of me and all of it good when literally everyone else on the island is like, you're a criminal. You made the shine sprites disappear. We hate you. Go fix your mess. I guess Noki Bay is like maybe a little disconnected from the rest of the island. Not up on the news. I'm also trying to think, like, when this game came out, was there ever such a thing as a bad Mario game? Like, even just like a mediocre one? My first thought is like, maybe Mario teaches typing, or any of those, anything like that, or like Mario is missing. I don't know if you could really call those bad Mario games so much as it's just the games that aren't really Mario games. The music does not sound right at all. Sounds a little freaky. Which is a shame, because this is an otherwise really peaceful song. Okay, let's see if there's any other blue coins you can... Ah, yeah, there's one over there. Don't hit the thing. No! No! I need the boat! Excuse me. Turn, boat! Yeah, the music is kind of distorted, warbly. It's like it's a creepypasta, you know, like what they do with the music to try to make it sound scary. Okay. Yeah. There. Any others that we need a boat for? Which is funny. Need a boat makes me think I need a crane, and it makes me think of the song They'll Need a Crane. And there was a boat in that music video. They do start playing music on a boat. Pretty sure. So that's kind of appropriate thought to have. So I know right here. Can you not activate the walls right now? See, this is the thing where, like, if you sprayed that and a blue coin came out, I would not question why they placed it there. Because there's a square there. There's clearly an indication of, like, hey, something will happen if you spray this. So let's come over here and talk to this guy. That you can't see. Unless there's boxes. Spraying all the boxes. There might be a blue coin in one of them. God, could miss. Yes, Vlad, I know about the hover nozzle. I have it on right now. It's a good nozzle. It's a cool design, and it works well for the gameplay. We keep breaking boxes. Ow. Dude. There. Got 7 coins. Now, what are you doing? Oh, greetings. I live here and rent boats usually, but all my boats washed away, so I'm having a rough time of it now. I mean, there's one over there. You go get that one. I could bring... If I bring that boat to you, you give me a blue coin, you better not do that. If he does that, I'm gonna be so mad. Mudboat rental. 90,000 coins. Mudboats are fun. Come aboard. This guy's freaking taking advantage of tourists. I hate that. That's worse than tourism itself, is when people exploit tourists. It's like, I'm of the mind of, like, I don't want to go to a tourist destination. I don't want to go to Hawaii, because everyone goes to Hawaii. It'll be crowded, and you'll have people like that guy taking advantage of tourists. And then, you know, never mind the locals who you'll be, you know, annoying, probably, from just showing up there. Just, you know, maybe not necessarily understanding the culture and being obnoxious about it. You know, I need not mention a certain individual who went to Japan and was really horrible about his presence. I'm sure everyone knows that guy. Don't be that guy. I don't want to be that guy. Pretty sure there's a gold bird up here, actually. Oh, yeah, there. I'll get it later. I'll count that as a secret shine. A secret of the... Oh, whoa. Instead of playing the underground music, even though we weren't really underground yet. That's kind of funny. Where does this go? Hello? Alright, dead end, I guess. Oh, I think maybe you're supposed to spray something and it opened up. And then it lets you out. Typhoid! No! Yeah, I'm just thinking of like how I went to Disney a few years ago, and it's like, yeah, it was cool, but it was crowded and it was hot and everything was expensive. It's like, do I want to do it again? Not really. Especially since I didn't really go on many of the rides. Like it's like I went to Disney. It's like, okay, what am I doing here? You know, it wasn't just me, of course. I feel like I should clarify that. Like, I didn't go by myself and I'm like, what am I doing here? I'm just standing here at Disney doing nothing. Like, no, I was with family and they were doing things, and I was just like, yeah, okay, you can go do that. I'm sitting here, I guess. Well, that was more Universal than when we were in Disney, because they went on this like 4D ride. It's like I don't like 4D. I'll just sit on here. Still had a good time, you know, sitting out there while they did the quote-unquote fun stuff. Yeah, so the walls just don't work right now. That's weird, but okay. There will be a mission that has the walls. And I gotta scratch my face. So I'll just come back when the walls are active. I'm fairly certain there are no blue coins up here. And if there are, they'll be visible when we do other missions. Camera. I'm just trying to listen if it's raining outside yet. So no, it's supposed to. It's supposed to thunderstorm. Hopefully we don't lose power. I'm thankful that where we live right now, it does not frequently lose power like the place we lived before. Because that, like, I can't say we lost power all the time, but it was basically like, yeah, if it stormed hard enough, yeah, power would go out for a little bit. You know, judging by some of Chuck Conroy's videos, like I think he even lost power like a few times during his Sunshine Let's Play. So it's like, yeah, it's definitely not unheard of for someone to just lose power for a little bit because of a storm. Like not even a particularly terrible storm, like, you know, like a tropical storm or hurricane. Like literally just regular, you know, quote unquote ordinary weather. Oh, it's a little higher. Okay. It's prepared to go along the wall, basically. I can't tell if that's supposed to be like a squid or just an arrow pointing up. Because there's a boat. What's that? Like a schooner? Like a schooner? Schooner is a hilarious name for a class of ship. I learned it from Assassin's Creed. Which I think was just before they started to lose their, you know, affinity for historical accuracy and stuff like that, and they just went Yeah, you know what? Ancient Greece. We're just gonna make it all up. Oh, I hit 50 coins and I got a 1-up. Neat. How often does that happen? Alright. Now we go along the wall. Carefully. Carefully. There. I died. And I am in the know for this. So you have to periodically stop. Because I remember when Tim did this, he was not aware. He kept wondering why Mario kept letting go. Well, it's just like Slipknot said, I'm finally holding on to letting go. So, I could probably go further with that joke, but I don't really know where. It's like, yeah, you know, finally, see, hold on. See, I let go. I'm taking a break. Wipe the sweat from my brow. Okay. No, don't get stuck on the wall. Alright, you're gonna go up the shell again. Okay. Well, we're not quite there yet, but I feel like there might be a blue coin involved with this thing, the scale. Alright. Easy. There. See, for me, that's the hard part, is slipping off the ledge without falling off the ledge. There. I don't think you have to take a break for long. I think you just have to get up. Get off the ledge. You know, stop hanging. And a good thing I fell, because there was a blue coin there that I didn't see the shadow to before. Shadow of the coin losses. Did I make that joke already? I think I already made that joke. Because I'm pretty sure I was already talking, you know, I'd said something before about like how Shadow of the Colossus is a great name. Anything in there? No? Okay. Well, then I'll rest here. And then carefully lower down. What? Huh? Okay, maybe you do need a rest for a little bit. So I got the new Mario Strikers yesterday, and I've seen some people being really negative on the game, saying, "Oh, it lacks content. There's like nothing to do except go online." No, there's a cup mode. I don't know what people are missing, unless they just very recently added that. And I've been having a good time with it, so I don't know about anyone else. I feel like it's not that far off from what we got on the Wii. Like I'm pretty satisfied with it. It feels more balanced to me, because you can't just you can't Mega Strike whenever you want. You have to get an orb, which my team, which my enemy, you know, the opposing team, opponent. That's the word I'm looking for. My opponent keeps taking the orb would appear on my side. It's like it's pretty clearly supposed to be for me, and then they take it. It's like, what are you doing? I gotta stop letting them take my orb. Okay, now the wall camera. And you know, I do kind of get where people are coming from. Where it's like, I miss the personality that Charge had. Like I get that. Charge had a distinct flavor to it, but I'm been satisfied with the animations they have in this game. Like you score a goal and your team runs back to their side, like celebrating, and then your I was gonna say your enemy team again. Your opponent They like, you know, the collapse on the ground, like clutching their heads. Like I like that. That's a nice detail. Not sure if I'm gonna make it again, so holding my breath, but not actually holding my breath. Okay. I just realized this is one you can kind of cheat by jumping down from above. Oh well, I did it legitimately, so next time I can cheat it, and then not feel bad about cheating it, because it does take kind of a while to get. Why is my nose so itchy? What? Mario. I also like the fact that you can, you know, if you're not playing online, you can have more than one Toad or Yoshi on your team. Because like Toad was originally that kind of character in the older games. He was like, you would have a captain who would be a main Mario character, and then you would have like the other people. I forget what the term they used for was, but you know, the not captains who would fill up the rest of your team. You would pick 3 of them from like Hammer Bros and Toads and excuse me again, jeez. And Birdo, characters like that. So it's cool that, you know, that's how Toad works when you're playing offline. You know, I assume you can't do it online for balance purposes, so you don't just have a team of Toads and then just like find some kind of dominant strategy with that and just, you know, decimate people online. And it's cool to see Yoshi get treated like that too, because, you know, Yoshi isn't just a character. Like, sometimes he's treated as a unique character, but Yoshi is also a race. What are you slipping on? Oh, I'm missing it. Stop slipping! Okay, get out of here. You know, if the brown goop balls and Bianco Hills, little piranha plant heads, do you think these are anything? Oh no, they just pop. Okay. Interesting. But it makes me wonder if they're gonna, when they add new characters, because I'm pretty sure they said they're gonna do that. Or at least, you know, new content. Oh, it can't land on the sign. Now, when they add new characters, are they gonna add more characters that you can have multiples of? Are they gonna, like, will they bring back Birdo? I cannot keep track of what nozzle I have on. Are they gonna bring back Birdo and have Birdo work like that too? They could like bring back Monty Mall and Hammer Bros and stuff. That would be pretty neat. Excuse me. It's like most of the characters I've been hoping for them to add would be like unique. Sorry, I'm peeking my mic again. Would be like most of the ones I want them to add would be like unique characters. Like I want Daisy back. I'm definitely part of that team. What are you doing here? Oh, are you Mario? That guy down there is my teacher. I mean, my grandpa. Yeah. Cork is farther up ahead. Be careful, though. There's a weird guy perched on top of it. He'll start tossing explosives to... Oh, I thought he said to you. At you, if you get too close. I thought you might need help, so I got you this springboard. If you spray it, it'll shrink. It'll be easy to carry. Please use it. Yeah, I want them to bring Daisy back, and I feel like, you know, Pauline is probably a safe bet, because, like, Nintendo has been all about Pauline lately. Oh, man, I had a like, pipe dream character pop in my head. It's like, what if they added Wendy? Nostalgia. Hello, Shy. I assume that's like the French pronunciation, R-O-U-X. I have no idea. I don't know French. How you doing tonight? Ow. Okay. Missed the safe zone in the water there. Or Pom Pom. You know, really, Wendy or Pom Pom. I feel like both would be pretty cool to have. Both would be pretty pipe dream, because they got Boom Boom. You know, might as well get Pom Pom in there too. Apparently, there's more than one Boom Boom in the universe, so that's crazy. Because they have a Boom Boom on both sides. Man, I had like a clearer list of characters that I would like to see them add, and now it's just not in my head right now. Toadette, there's another one. So Daisy, Toadette, Pauline. Dude. Hopefully they'll be planning to add a lot, and it won't just be like, here's 2 new characters, okay, bye. I want to say next level games would be better than that. Like, you know, people have been kind of on Animal Crossing's case for, like, not really delivering on the promise. Oh, you don't know French either? Okay. That's fine. Like, people are kind of upset about Animal Crossing not really delivering on its promises for content. For new content. But hopefully next level games will be better than that. Waluigi underrated. I mean, Waluigi's already in Strikers. And, like, that's another example of good animations. Like, I bust out laughing when I saw Waluigi, like, when you score a point and then the other team gets the ball, when he has the ball like that, he's, like, doing the draw me like a French girl pose while waiting for the game to start. That's really funny. Also, you know what else is funny? He came over here with this. Here, you'll need the spring. I'll help you with the spring. Yeah, I don't need your spring, bud. Rocket nozzle, man. You know, I wonder if the thing that made this easier for me to do as a kid than the Peanut Park one. I wonder if it's just the lack of bullet bills that made it just easier to get up here. Easier to throw the bob-ombs at him undisturbed. And there we go. And there's no secret of the in the canon. And then Cork comes out. I just came in when I mentioned a character, so I just said, "Oh yeah." I guess I should have figured you probably didn't have the context of what I was talking about. Yeah, I got the new Mario Strikers, and I'm like, yeah, I saw people complain about its like lack of content, and I'm like, I'm satisfied. I feel like it's not that much, you know, not far off from what was on Wii. It's definitely not the same thing, but you know, I think they're both valid opinion. Like if you're one of those Striker players who thinks that the one on GameCube is still valid, I feel like there's no excuse for you to be like, no, the one on Switch is just awful. Nah. It's like, the one on GameCube, if you ask me, that one's kind of boring. Or at least not as exciting as it got with Strikers. But I don't know, I haven't played that one in a long time. Mario, thanks for all your help earlier. That was truly spectacular. Would you mind being my new teacher? I mean, never mind. My grandpa's up ahead, and he wants to tell you something. Okay, let's look around and see if there's any... There's still a clean spot over where the boat was. That's funny. Alright, I don't suppose there's anything else to get right now. I also don't remember what mission this is. Boss of Tricky Ruins. Oh, is this that one? Oh, look at that. We got a little boat course. I do not want to go on that. No one likes the boats in this game. I'm trying to be fancy and it's backfiring. I'm just making me go slower. Do you work now? Oh wait, you always worked. Mario Kart other way for you. That's fair. Mario Kart definitely is a more approachable game because I feel like everyone likes, you know, racing because going fast is fun, but not everyone's into sports. Mario Strikers seems like Mario Tennis is just a bit different version. No, I think Strikers is in a better position than Mario Tennis on Switch was. Okay, I'm gonna come over here and get that rocket nozzle again. No, I'm not. Never mind. Because I think the way they want you to get up there is to go use the walls, and I've been waiting to use the walls, so I'm gonna go use the walls. I guess I can't say I've been waiting, because it's literally just been one mission, so there's been no waiting. Yeah, I feel like there would be coins around. Okay. Oh, sorry, I got you wet from walking too fast out of the water, apparently. Excellent. Way to go, Master Mario. You've returned our waterfall to normal. Bravo. What's that? The ocean is still dirty? Strange. Looks like my theory was way off. That's okay. I think I've got a lead on the real cause. Now, this may not seem like much of a reward, but I'm going to reveal to you one of Nokube's deepest secrets. Wall squares. No, the tricky ruins. This bay actually contains the tomb of an ancient Noki king. When you spray water on the wall paintings. Yeah, painting, sure. Not a tile, a painting. A path usually opens. It's almost like magic. And one path leads to a hidden shine sprite. Honest. This is all true. Maybe. Well, we'll get low this. It's true! And I've got blue coins to get. In this wall. Like right there. Ooh. Good thing momentum. And then side flip. Yeah, one of my favorite animations in the new Strikers is honestly like Peach's animation for scoring a goal. She does this like cartwheel and then like, oh man, I looked up what it was, specifically what that move is called, so I could have the right term. And then of course I went and forgot it. I thought I heard something. But yeah, she does a cartwheel and then this like backwards cartwheel. It's like, man, that is such a nice animation. Honestly, like Peach's mannerisms in that whole game are just really appealing. I also just today I saw the animation for when like the opposing team scores and you get like that animation of your teammates being mad. Like the one for Peach being mad. She gets a little mad and then she's like, okay, calm down. Recenter yourself. I thought that was pretty funny. No blue coins in the trees. Okay, then I'm just gonna go over here. Bye. That would have been funnier if I made a better jump. Also, I'm pretty sure that would have been an invisible wall anyway. Way to miss. You can refill your water there? It seemed too shallow to do that. Yeah, another thing about like Animal Crossing, you know, the complaints with people have with Animal Crossing is that like, I'm pretty sure that dev team has already like split up doing a bunch of other things like Mario Kart and Splatoon 3. So it's like, you know, I'm sure Next Level Games has plenty of staff available to keep doing Mario Kart content, unlike the people who do Animal Crossing. So I'm cautiously optimistic about the amount of content they will add in the future. I'm definitely not going to sit here being like, oh yeah, they're totally going to add new modes and like a story mode and like 40 new characters. Like, no, it's like reasonable expectations. I'm sure they'll add like at least a majority of the characters people would want them to add. Like, I'm not going to sit here and tell you that they're going to add a Goomba, even though they could. Okay, I think that's just the wind I'm hearing outside. I think the wind is picking up or something. But yeah, I feel, like I said, I feel like Daisy's got to be for sure. Like, it is wrong to have a Mario spin-off and not have Daisy in it. Well, okay, a Mario Sports spin-off. Because, like, Daisy not being in, like, the Mario and Luigi games, that makes sense. You know, the Mario RPGs is like, you know, it's fine. But, like, a Mario Sports game, especially one she was in before, like, that's illegal. She should have been in there from launch, but I'll accept her not being in right now. I'm a little mad that Rosalina got in first, but I don't know. It honestly makes me kind of mad how much extra stuff like Rosalina gets, and the Daisy's just like, tennis. I've got it. Yes, I surely do have it. What have I got? Why, the answer to our polluted ocean problem, of course. And the answer is you. You must go to the ocean floor. Of course, that is impossible for you at the moment. Therefore, I've made an arena for you to hone your skills. Boop, 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 boop. Okay, I didn't get to read that. Wear this, you can stay underwater for much, much longer. Use that flood to move around and get coins. Get red coins. It's too bad you don't get to keep this. That'd be pretty cool. But don't overdo it. If you run low on air, here's what you do. Just grab some regular coins to refill your meter, okay? Now, shall we get it? Okay. I didn't get to read that either. Good old... I was gonna say Land, Sea, and Sky, I think is what the song is called. I feel like they've applied a Fish Islands effect to this. That's a weird feeling. I'll get over it. It's also kind of funky that there is a current, at least like over by one of the red coins. And there's absolutely nothing indicating that current, like right over here. It's literally just, you go over here, and you use the coins as a guide, and there you go. Basically nothing else is indicating that there's a current there. Okay, that's most of them. There's one here. And since we're over here, why don't we go take a look at the book? Good look at the book. Is oh wait, there it was. Yeah, you can say it. Book. Oh, okay. Daisy is an extra character for balancing. I mean, yeah, like, wasn't she like she's always Peach's partner basically whenever they double up characters, like in Double Dash, and I want to say, like Mario Tennis on the 64, which was the one that Waluigi was invented for. Okay, where am I missing one? It must be up somewhere. But, you know, it does kind of make me a little mad that it's like, okay, you know, here's Super Mario 3D World. We're gonna have 4 playable characters. Nope, just kidding, Rosalina's playable too. It's like, well, why would you do 5? Why not 6 or 7? Why stop at just Rosalina? Why not Daisy? Why not Pauline? Why not throw Diddy Kong in there? Also, I remembered another one. Most people would be like, yeah, bring Diddy Kong back. And I'm over here like, how about Dixie? I've been growing pretty fond of Dixie lately. She'd be pretty fun to have in Strikers. Because you could have Donkey Kong for strength, Diddy for like speed, and then Dixie could be skill or technique, whatever the stat is called. Which that's another thing I like about that game, about the new Strikers, is I feel like they did a good job of making all of the stats feel important. Like they all do pretty helpful things. Also, when I had started that mission, I realized I missed some blue coins. So I'm gonna go back and get them before I forget them. And then run around like, ah, I'm missing blue coins, where are they? I don't know. And I think about it, there's never a content about Daisy's backstory, not even in Luigi's Mansion. I mean, yeah, like Mario's not really big on story. Like, we don't know who Bowser Jr.'s mother is. We don't know where the Koopalings came from. Like, Mario just doesn't care about story. And for me, that's fine. You know, if they want to have an RPG and have a story about a door that's been closed for 1,000 years, that's cool. But if they just want to be like, yeah, you know what? Bowser kidnapped Peach for the 10 millionth time, and you're gonna go stop him. Yeah, okay. I'll do that too. I don't care. Forgot Pauline and Dixie Kong even existed. Yeah, like I said, I feel like Pauline's on like an upsurge. They're like, they remembered Pauline exists, and now they're like, yeah, you know what? Let's make up for lost time. She'll be in we'll put her in Mario Kart Tour, and she'll be in the tennis game, and she'll probably be in Strikers. You know, she was in Odyssey, which was her like big comeback, basically. No. Okay. So I feel like Pauline's kind of starting to become the new Rosalina, which is going to be like, you know, she was in one game, like, well, okay, not really one game, because, you know, she was, like I said, she was in Odyssey. Oh, there's one up here. Lucky. But, you know, that same kind of train of thought of, like, she had an important role in, like, one game. And then from there, they're just like, you know what? Let's put her in all the spin-offs, and you know what? We'll make her a playable character in the next Super Mario 3D game. Oh, that's the wrong thing. Which, like I said, that makes me kind of mad, because Daisy's been along for way longer, and she just gets relegated to an extra. It's like, what's so special about Rosalina? It's like, oh, she's space-themed? Oh, yeah, well, Daisy's Daisy-themed, duh! It's like, it's not like they don't have ideas for what they could do with Daisy. They just don't wanna. I mean, we expected a story, but yeah, Peach's story is taken by Bowser and stuff. Love the idea of games to Wario, Luigi, and even Toad. But one, you kind of wanted to see more for different characters. Yeah, I get that. Let's go up this way. It's faster. Well, not if you miss. Ow. You gotta be kidding me. Was Pauline in any other Mario? I mean, she was in Donkey Kong. Like, that's it. But same for Rosalina. She was in Galaxy, and she had a cameo in Galaxy 2, and then that was it. But now they're like, you know what? It was Rosalina in Smash before Daisy. Because Rosalina's so important. The whole one game she showed, you know, 1.5 games she's shown up in. Way more important than Daisy. Okay, I'll just go get the rocket nozzle. I'm not gonna mess around anymore. Ow. That's fine. You know, speaking of like, giving more Mario characters their own spin-offs and stuff, I want more games where you get to play as Bowser that aren't just, like, spin-offs. I mean, like, not like sports spin-offs. Like, I want... Like, I want another Bowser's Inside Story, where you get to really play as Bowser and be Bowser, not just like, oh, it's, you know, you're racing, but you're racing as Bowser. You're playing tennis, but you're Bowser. Like, I want to play as Bowser and beat people up with my claws and breathe fire on them. You know, retreat into my shell to be indestructible. Bowser is such a fun concept for a character. Now I gotta fight Koopa, or, yeah, excuse me, Koopa Blooper for, like, the 18th time. Bowser and his kid story. I mean, it doesn't even have to be story-focused. It could literally just be... It could just be a Warriors game. I mean, I know I said I don't want it to be, like, a spin-off. But, like, I would accept a Warriors game where you get to play as all the main Mario characters. And Daisy, because apparently she's not considered one. Okay, I only got one tentacle, so I'll just rip it off. Yeah, that would be crazy if there's... I think I said this before, but, like, It would be so crazy for them to just one day just be like, hey, you know how you don't know Bowser Jr.'s mother? Well, now you do. And then they just reveal Bowser Jr.'s mother. Gotta be careful. Gotta look out. Okay. What did you jump right, Mario? And stop diving! No, no, no! I'm not about to die to Gooper Blooper. Come on, Mario. Pull a tentacle off. There. I think that's both of the front tentacles, so that should be safe. He can very easily reach me with his back tentacles. I don't know why he's not trying. It's funny how that block just breaks on its own. Like, it's I think it's pretty obviously one of those blocks that you could just ground pound. And Gooper Blooper was already in the way of it, so it's not like him dying and having the block automatically explode. Like, it's not really that different. If it didn't automatically explode and you had a ground pound, you still need a Gooper Blooper out of the way. And not knowing is kind of fun making up theories. Yeah, I kind of understand the appeal of keeping something ambiguous. Let me make sure I get the walls too. Alright, now let's grab our clear shine. Man, I'm still satisfied just seeing 137 blue coins. That is the most amount of those I have ever had. And it's not even all of them. I reached a high score, and I'm still climbing. That high score is just going to keep getting higher until it hits the most it could be. You know what's funny about this screen? It's like, when the mission is new, it's a clear shine. But actually in the game, you know, when you're playing, the clear shine is only for when you've already done it. So it's kind of backwards on this screen. Ely Mouth's Dentist. Oh shoot, there's blue coins by the waterfall, isn't there? Oh Mario, you're finally setting out for the ocean's bottom. Grandpa is waiting for you up top. Oh, and don't forget to wear this. You can use this rope as a shortcut to reach Grandpa. I don't know if jumping makes me go faster, but it feels like it makes me go faster. Plus I could do that. You should have just put the rocket nozzle at the bottom. That's the real way to go faster. Also apparently not spin jumping, but kick jumping instead. Okay, climb up. I'm scratching my nose. Okay. Just gonna try to keep jumping to be fancy. Grab it, grab it, grab it. Okay, there. He's over here. You look like you're ready. The gunk in the ocean has caused by a giant eel. Yeah. A giant eel. Yep. Pollution. Pollution is, it all comes from a giant eel. You heard it here. At the seafloor, and it's nursing some nasty cavities there. Let's take a look. Oh yeah, there's a coin I missed. Gotta be sure to get that on the way down. The newly uncorked water. Dude, I did that like 3 missions ago. Created a gap in the pollution that you can use as an entrance. Jump right in there. Dive on in. Dive to the bottom of the ocean and clean that eel's teeth. Doing so will ease his pain, and he'll return from whence he came. So apparently Ely Mouth is a he, even though there's 2 faces on it. No doubt about it. Now, gather your courage and dive! Dive on in. Okay, but what I want to do... Nope! Oh. Alright. Ow. Okay. You know, I actually haven't noticed that before until now. If you jump and then hold the direction on the thumbstick, you stay facing that direction. That's kind of neat. So definitely have to take advantage of that to get that blue coin. So you want to know another game I got recently? I got Switch Sports. And that is also pretty great. And that's a game I've heard good things about. And it's like, yeah, I can see that. It's pretty fun. I mean, you know, it's basically Wii Sports, but on the Switch. But Wii Sports is fun, and so is Switch Sports. I like that tennis and bowling play like basically exactly like they did in Wii Sports, and they brought back sword fighting from Wii Sports Resort. I don't really know why they got badminton, because that's basically tennis. It's like they got 6 sports, and then half of them are kind of just hitting an object over a net, because like you have tennis, volleyball, and badminton. And I don't even think they did much to distinguish badminton from tennis. Like, it's kind of just one-on-one tennis. Okay, yeah, there we go. So that's nice. Like, I don't really have anything against badminton, but it's like, of your 6 sports, why did you make 3 of them so similar? And fun fact, you don't have to dive in the waterfall, you can just go down like this. Which is how you get that blue coin as well. That's down there. That I can't even see. Oh, and alive. Cool. Maybe it'll be alive, and then I can play a Square Enix game. Except why would I do that? I don't really like RPGs. Hey, Cheep Cheep, can you give me a hand? I'm gonna get that blue coin. Thank you. Okay, and there. Milky Bay actually kind of freaked me out as a kid because of how dark the under the water was. But it was mostly just because I can't swim. At least, you know, I never formally learned how, so it's like, yeah, if I fell in there, I'd probably drown. Which is scary. But now it's like not so much, because it's like, yeah, it's not me here, it's Mario, so what's scary about that? Oh, I got close enough to start the level. Okay. But I liked this mission. I thought this was pretty cool. Or at least memorable, you know. It's a little spooky, but not all that spooky. Because it's like, well, now you're at the bottom, you know. It's less scary when you can see the bottom of a thing. Oh man, I'm getting a raid. Going attic. The rate of 9. Cool. I can finally use my raid countermeasures. Hey, Multi. Countermeasures, go. Countermeasures, go.
Hi-oh, this is Kermit the Frog.
You know what to do, right, Jojo?
Sure, of course I do.
Run as fast as I can! Make way! Move! Out of the way! This guy's insane!
Man, I'm so excited that I finally got to use this. But hello, Raiders, welcome. This is my first time 100%ing Super Mario Sunshine. Because, you know, despite being named after the coins in this game, I've never actually collected them all. So, you know, I at least want to do that. And I should get some coins before I drown. I was just talking about Switch Sports. And how, yeah, this is pretty great. I've been really liking it so far. Love that intro, thank you. And I really like how they incentivize you to play online with unlocking stuff, like unlocking cosmetics. And it's better than like other games where it's like, you know, you just earn some coins for playing online, and then eventually you can buy like one thing. Like no, you play, you earn points, and then every 100 points you earn, you get a random piece of equipment, and the random isn't even like random because it will not give you duplicates. So it's a pretty nice system. It keeps the online populated, because that's the only way to get the cosmetics. And then it also gives you a reason to go, keep checking back, because they add new sets. So I think it was a pretty smart decision. No dupes is huge for you. Oh yeah, I was like, wait, what are you talking about? Oh yeah, no duplicates. Like yeah, I love when, like, I mean, obviously it's really frustrating when you can get duplicates when you're going for random stuff and you're trying to complete a set. So it's always great when a game just decides, you know what, no duplicates. Or you can be like ARMS and just decide, you know what, 2 duplicates, or technically 1 duplicate. You unlock it once, and then you can get a duplicate, but then that duplicate powers it up, and then from there no more duplicates. Makes it feel like eventually I'll definitely get it if I keep working. Yeah, exactly. I suppose it's time to refill on coins here. And yeah, they keep adding new sets, so it's like every week there's a reason to play a little bit. At least pop in, see what stuff they've added, and then try to unlock it. Oh, okay, I got eaten again. Okay, come on, land. And then it doesn't even take that long to earn enough points to unlock something. It's just like 3 or 4 matches. Or like if you're really good, you can get like 50 points in like 1 match of bowling, which I did like just the other day. Oh, that tooth came out. Ah. Whoa. Thank you for the follow. I didn't see who that is. I apparently don't have my thing open. I should open that where I can see. What I open up? What are we talking about? Talking about Switch Sports and how the cosmetic unlocks work. Okay, one more. Nope, that's shiny. Why am I looking at the shining tooth? It's not the shining ones you're looking for. It's the rotten ones. Nope, he got me again. Okay, definitely gotta get some coins now. Alright. You would think as a kid that this boss would scare me into, brushing taking better care of my teeth and stuff. No. There was a good while where I just never brushed my teeth. But, coincidentally, that was also the good while where I gave up soda, so, I at least wasn't rotting my teeth too badly. You haven't heard about Switch Sports? Yeah, Switch Sports is pretty good. Like, it's basically Wii Sports, but on the Switch. Wii Sports is fun, so Switch Sports is too. Thank you for the follow, whoever that was. I still can't see. Ow, dude. Open your mouth. Oh yeah, I guess you could. That's right, you could do that too. There we go. Remember to take proper care of your teeth. Thanks for the life advice, Flood. I'm glad my power washer tells me to take care of my teeth. And honestly, the animations that they have for the characters is also pretty appealing in Switch Sports as well. Like, I'm only using like the very basic starter equipment for my character, and she's adorable. It's great. And the animations and stuff, like when you lose at online bowling and you're just like spectating the way, like crosses her legs and sits there and watches patiently. It's like, that's so cute. The only life advice I learned was to power wash my teeth. Yeah, probably don't do that. Though that's a lie. Take it from Zote 2. Oh yeah, the saddest Il Paintissimo race because he's so slow at swimming. I guess it's supposed to be like an extra cool one because there's a dive involved. You know, you dive off a cliff and then you race, but he's so slow. Thanks to you, our bay is clean again. Thank you. Oh yeah, while I'm at it, I should get my thing open that tells me who did what. Wait, huh? Where's that? I guess I never had it open to begin with. There it is. Chaotic Toast, Mr. Zix, and Loon Addict, thank you for the follows. And thank you by name now. Now hopefully all of our people will return home again. Where would all you? Thanks. And say, do you know that guy? He's been waiting up there for you for quite a while. How long have I been gone? Like, I literally just cleaned your bay after you told me to do it, and now you're like, that guy's been waiting for you. Excuse me. Oh ho! Foolish man. I am Il Paintissimo. Yes, that is me. And now I challenge you to a race to that flag. How original. I'm sure there's no Koopa ever that have ever decided to race from point A to point B. It is a race to the finish. The best time is 40 seconds. Are you at the ready? Then get set and go! Okay, so I guess it doesn't necessarily start with a dive off a cliff, but you know, it could. It does kind of evoke the feeling of like cliff jumping. And then it's just disappointing because he sucks. He's a terrible swimmer. And I just cut his record in half. And he's still going. He's so slow. He took the longest way. It's a good thing this Diag doesn't call himself Il Paintissimo the Quick, because he's not. Oh. Speedy. You're like a fish, but with legs. Because you're fast on the land, too. You may not be the slow clam chopper I took you for. What the heck is a clam chopper? Maybe race again. Watch for me. Let's not. Let's not and say we did, okay? How about we do that? $49. There was actually one time in theater class that I actually did do the, you know, I actually did say, let's not and say we did. Well, I wasn't the one to say it. It was my classmate. We got paired up, and it's like our assignment was to. There was a scene we were given to act out, and then later our homework was to act out that scene in public and see how people react. And neither of us wanted to do that, so we basically just agreed to not and say we did. Master Mario, you've become tied to our destiny, I'm afraid. A pathway to another world has opened above our fair land. Oh, so that's not always up there? You know, secret of the implies that it's always there, and you gotta discover the secret? Okay. Surely you will go there. Of course, you must go there. I apologize for involving you in all this. Good luck. We'll cheer you on from here. Farewell. Well, it's not like you could do anything to help me anyway. Unless you want to give me the helmet again, but it's not gonna help me where I'm going. Oh, is that... No. Where's the turbo nozzle here? I don't remember. And I feel like it would be a really good idea to have that to get this blue coin. Or this pair, I guess. Have I done Pachinko yet? Not yet. I'm saving the Delfino ones for last. Ugh, sorry, my throat does that. Like I'm talking and then it decides, no, you're not. Yeah, I'm saving the Delfino ones for last. Throat, stop doing that. Saving them for later. At least my throat will let me say that. Aha. And then I will dive over here. And get this from about as far away as I can manage. But yeah, I'm definitely not looking forward to the notorious Delfino shines. Hopefully by then I'll have at least a lot of lives, so I get plenty of tries. But I'm also not afraid to save state, which reminds me I will save state right now, just in case I accidentally hit the load state button. Sometimes I do. Sometimes I save state just to have a safety net, you know, against accidentally loading. Because, you know, it doesn't happen a lot, but it happens. So you should be prepared. Okay, so if there's going to be any blue coins up here, they're going to be here now. But I don't suppose there actually are. How many have I gotten here, anyway? Half of them. It's mildly concerning. Because I have no idea where others could be. I mean, you know, maybe that thing over there, that, like... the thing that the blue thing is in front of right now, that's traveling along the wire. Like, that spot looks fairly certain I haven't gotten anything from over there yet, and there's bound to be at least a couple over there. Ooh. It was a good jump. Excuse me. Oh no, don't take blood, no, not again. How will I ever manage me, Mario, who has completed numerous obstacle courses prior to acquiring the flash liquidizing ultra dowsing device? I can't, you know, it's like, I don't know what it's like. You know, when technology spoils you on something and then you just can't remember how to do it without technology. You know, like memorizing phone numbers. Who does that anymore? Your phone remembers the number for you. Definitely could have done that better. You know, I just hated that it starts you in this box for that exact reason. Because that happens. And dying right at the start of a challenge is just one of the most frustrating things. I hate it. Ooh. Okay. So not now, but now. Good old triangle jump. Okay, and then these don't go all the way into the wall. We're not at that obstacle course yet. Oh, I hate this pole too. Alright. Should be good now. There. Hard part of that is over. I mean, the hard part was getting on to begin with, which is why I hate it. Because it's very possible to just miss, and then you fall and die. I didn't even mean to spin jump there, but okay. And then good old triangle jump. I think that's what they call it. But honestly, it's more of a square jump because you're jumping along a square. I always thought that was kind of interesting that they called it a triangle jump, and also like in Shadow the Hedgehog as well. That has its own triangle jump. But it's basically just zigzagging between walls. Mario, why are you sliding? I guess I didn't realize it was on that steep of a slope. I remember this being more tricky, but okay, I'll take it. I also remember this game not controlling as tightly as it actually does, so who am I to remember how hard things are? Especially about this game, apparently. 50th shine. Still not even halfway to 100%. Because I'm pretty sure there's like 120. I think that's how it usually is. Okay, stop celebrating and just go back to the level. Stare at the sun. Stare at the sun. Go blind. What controller am I using? I'm using a PS4 controller. I feel like I should be giving more detail, but like, yeah, that's it. I just plugged a PS4 controller in with the charge cable. It's got the stupid blue light glowing on the back. Is that a relative of yours? Quite an odd family you've got. Yes, because my brother looks exactly like me, except he's colored blue. That's how family works. You're all just palette swaps. Oh, I feel like I did pretty good there. And then I failed to wall jump, and then I triangle jump, and not up! Let's go up! Not out! No! What are you doing? Okay, stop triangle jumping. Dude! He's up there painting M's on the ground, and you're over here triangle jumping your way out of the clearly designated wall jump spot. Ah. I think people say this one's the most annoying because it's all vertical. And yeah, I can agree with that. It's pretty annoying. Oh, I thought he fell over. Aw, man. Excuse me again for the millionth time. Try to get him without him knowing where I am. Sneak attack him. Wait, is he not actually... It makes the noise like he's painting something, but he isn't actually painting anything. No! Okay. I'm sure a lot of the coins that I'm missing are just down here in the ocean. You gotta dive for them. So yeah, I should probably wait until I get to Turbo Nozzle to start checking out there. What'd you stop at? You were just complimenting tight controls and the game fights against you. Yeah, I know. Like, what are you doing that for, game? I'm trying to be nice to you. You know, you're. I'm realizing you're my favorite Mario game. And it's like, now you're trying to make that less of a thing. You know, I'm over here being like, hey, the blue coins aren't so bad, and then you're gonna try to prove me wrong. I mean, I guess the controls have nothing to do with that. But where did Shadow Mario go anyway? It's like, I fell, and then he just decided he was going somewhere else. He's not over here. Oh, okay, I'm going down. I'm over here now. Oh, yeah, that's right, there's... Oh. Ow. Can't say good things about the game or how my run's going, or it'll throw everything at me. Yeah, exactly. Oh, there you are. And you're dead. Curses, I won't forget this. Small bonk. Yeah, basically. This time I'm gonna go back up and check that spot that I forgot to check before because I forgot it even existed. Oh man, I still can't get over how the music is warping because of emulation. But you know, I can't buy Super Mario, the Super Mario All-Stars, 3D All-Stars, collection anymore. So like, what do you want me to do, Nintendo? This is my only option for streaming this to people. Because I don't have GameCube stuff. I mean, I have a GameCube and I have a legal copy of the game, but I can't plug my capture card into that. My capture card runs on HD. I could stream it from the Switch, but I can't buy that game anymore. So I have no idea why it was only temporary. Yeah, they were trying to do a like Disney Vault situation, like, oh, get it now before it's gone forever. That kind of thing, which is, you know, needless to say, it's stupid. Just basically taking advantage of people, you know, taking advantage of their fear of missing out. I mean, you know, to tell the truth, my sister actually has a copy I can borrow if I actually wanted to do it that way. But I wanted save states, so I'm doing it this way. The way that Nintendo doesn't want you to do, but also is basically encouraging indirectly. Like, it's like their mouth says don't, but their eyes say I don't care. I'd accept it more if they didn't crack down on emulators and piracy on all games. Yeah, exactly. It's like Arlo says. Like, I'm sure, I think he's made like at least a couple videos on that. Like, or, you know, he's mentioned it in videos talking about certain subjects. Just like, Nintendo, what are you doing? You're cracking down on piracy, but then you're making it impossible to play the games that our only option is to pirate. It kind of reminds me of the Scott Pilgrim situation, where it's like, you know, they had this game that people really enjoyed, and then they just decided, you know what? No, you can't buy this. And then people were just like, well, okay, time to pirate. You know, if that was even an option with Scott Pilgrim, I don't even know. We've been waiting for you, Mario. Grandpa's at the top as usual. Please wear this again, okay? You can use this as a rope as a shortcut to the top. It needs to be a version of public domain for games, not gonna republish after somebody uses. You should get a fine. I mean, I don't know if I would say they should be forced to republish or pay a fine, but like, they definitely should have some measure in place for preserving games and not just be like, hey, you know this game you like? You can't play it anymore. Especially in, you know, when we're on the brink of games like games as a service, where it's like, hey, you know how you have that game on Steam? Yeah, no you don't. We revoked your right of ownership, and now you can't download it anymore. You have to pay us like $10 to play it again. Like, they can just do, like, there was one time where Steam decided it was giving away Cities Skylines. So I downloaded it and installed it. I think I might have installed it. Or maybe not. But yeah, they gave it away for free, and I got it. And then I go to play it one day, and I'm like, wait, where'd it go? So, like, apparently that's just a thing they can do. They can just say, hey, that game we gave you? No, we didn't. We take it back. You don't have it. There's another thing, dealing with different platform licensing is so annoying. Yeah, exactly. So sorry, thanks. We prepared a fine treasure for you. It lies on the large of those floor. Please go and claim it. Just remember to watch your life meter. This is something I appreciate about Factorio, where regardless of where you buy it from, you can link it with your Factorio account and your license works anywhere. Yeah, that's really awesome. You know, I was kind of sad that when they ported Donkey Kong Country to the 3DS, there was like absolutely nothing to do for people who already owned it on Wii, which, you know, is fine, because it's not necessarily a port. Is kind of updated, you know, for the 3DS's graphics, and you get the 3D, and there might have been extra levels and stuff, but it's just like, you know, I feel like I should have been able to like bring in my copy and just get like a discount or something. Okay, so I think the strategy with the fish is to, excuse me, leave enough of the coins left so that you know where it is. And I lost it. It's a good thing you can third person with the hovering on. There it is. Get over here, coin fish. And he's gone again. I But yeah, I appreciate that about Genshin Impact, even if I don't play it that much. It's like, I mean, not really the same thing, but, you know, it's free to play, so you're not really buying it on other consoles. But your progress is still synced, at least. No, it's gonna do the split up again. With the... Oh, wait, I saw it. Where'd the red coin go? What? There it is. Go get it. Why are you up there now? That's not fair. That's cheating. You're supposed to be my reward. Why are you running away? There we go. Okay. We prepared a treasure for you on the bottom of the ocean. Sounds like a trap. Yeah. Especially because they're like, here, wear this. Oh, you mean these shoes made of concrete? Cool, thanks. And just go on and sync. Did I finish my thought on Genshin? It's like, yeah, I appreciate that your progress is synced between stuff. So I could like play on my phone for a bit and then play on the computer, and I still got all my stuff. So as someone who has been wishy-washy on what console I decide to play a game on, yeah, I appreciate being able to switch between platforms like that. Okay, so that was the 8th shine there. So let's if I got that right. Milky Bay's over here. Okay, yeah, 8th shine. No secrets? Oh no, there's red coins in the secret. And then the bird, right, okay. So I'm gonna take a quick break and then come back and look for the stuff that I'm missing. Let me switch it to the pause screen. There. And then the intermission screen. And then I'll be back in a little bit. Alright, we're back. I'm gonna go... That's not the look button. That's the look button. I'm gonna blind my eyes. Burn my retinas by staring at the sun to get to Noki Bay. Let's go back to mission 1, because I feel like that's where the bird is. I feel like the golden bird only shows up in like the first view. I'm pretty sure I did see it while looking around in this mission. Why? Old man's over there, but I'm like, no. Did I even talk to him the first time? I'm not sure I did. You know, I just realized. Okay, how about I stay under the water so I don't keep getting hurt by the pain water. I just realized that this game is one of those games where you can't use a secret until the game tells you about that secret. Because you can't activate these walls until the old man is like, well, thank you for uncorking the waterfall. How about I share with you a secret? You can shoot the walls to make them become pathways. I always hate when games do that. It's like... I mean, I guess it depends on the secret, because if it's like, you know, something that you, like, progression-based, like, obviously, they wouldn't want you utilizing a secret that would get you into later parts of the game when you're not supposed to be able to go there yet. So that, I can get behind that. When it's something that's pretty inconsequential and it still doesn't let you do it anyway, or like if there's like a password you're supposed to find out, and the password is always the same thing, but it won't let you utilize the password until you actually go to go to where you're supposed to learn the password. That's pretty frustrating too. Outer Wilds intensifies, yeah, basically. Like if I already know the code, if I already know the thing, you should let me do the thing. Game can be beaten with first 10 minutes of playing. Oh yeah, I know about that game. Like, that game is really cool for how, like, its progression, it's basically a Metroidvania, but instead of getting power-ups, you get knowledge. But, like, it's kind of a double-edged sword, because now you've beaten the game, you can't exactly replay it, because now you know everything. I mean, I guess you could, like, pretend you don't know anything and just follow, you know, just go wherever you feel like, and then, you know, pretend you're discovering things again for the first time. Where you like, I'm not explaining this train of thought well, but like, only going to places after you read about how to do them. I feel like it adds to the message. It does make it interesting to watch people play. Oh yeah, exactly. Gonna go ahead and go do the red coin mission now, and then we'll run around and look for blue coins for a little bit. But my friend is streaming, so I'm gonna go watch him soon enough, so I don't want to spend too much time looking around for blue coins. Excuse me. I guess there's nothing wrong with, like, if I can't find them all tonight, we'll just do a Monday. No, nothing wrong with a dedicated day to looking for blue coins. I swear, I have like 5 different ways of pronouncing blue coin. Like 5 different inflections. I don't know if anyone else has noticed that, but I've noticed that. It's like, dude, stop. Would you just pick one pronunciation for it and stick with it? Is there anything worthwhile up here, or no? I mean, I guess it could be, like... This feels like it's ow, on the line of a secret. It's like, why would it lead you up to the highest point if there's nothing up here? Yeah, when you say it enough, it starts to feel odd. But I've also just noticed that sometimes I just say things with a weird inflection sometimes, just accidentally. And I just get annoyed at that too. So this is kind of just building on that. Oh, there's one. Oh, I'm not gonna make it back, am I? Oh, I made it back. Cool. Give me a secret for being on top of the shell. Man, if this were Mario Odyssey, there would be a moon up there. Okay, go on there. I'm not sure if I should be scared of this red coin mission or not. Let's go with no. Oh, the button's over there. Okay. I don't have to wait for these platforms. I was gonna say, I am the platform. Well, not exactly. Okay, spin jump, please. Oh, we did spin jump. Okay. I got the sound effect for it. Okay. Well, now I'm worried I don't have enough time. Stupid pole again. No! So that's why I hate that pole. Which I realized saying I hate the pole is like, well, you know, isn't there a group of people called, I mean, not Polish, but like, you know, where like one way to refer to them is the pole. I don't know. Maybe I am just thinking of Polish. It's like, I'm sure no one thinks I'm saying I hate the Polish when I say I hate that pole. Okay, I definitely do not have enough time to do this. But it's good to get in the practice to know how to get these. Dude! Hammer the nail. Maybe there's a one-up. Maybe I can just miss the nail 3 times in a row. 1 coin. Great. Imagine... I was gonna say, imagine dying because you couldn't collect enough money. I mean, that happens. So yeah, that joke was not what I meant for it to be. Imagine someone makes an obstacle course and is like, grab these dollars, or I will kill you. That's a better way of putting it. I guess it's not as bad as like in Galaxy, where it's like, here, do this minigame, or if you don't beat the high score, I will kill you. Punishing you for being poor, yeah, basically. Like that one guy in Galaxy who's just like, here, help me clear up all this trash. Oh, you didn't do it within this time limit? Oh, okay, I guess I'll kill you then. You know, never mind the fact that that fireball was already on the way to the last piece of trash. Like, you didn't do it in the time limit exactly right, so you will die. Okay, I probably should have just committed to the triple jump, or the triangle jump. Okay, where are the last ones? There's one. Okay, there's 2. Okay. Okay. Okay, there we go. Get out of my way, Peg. And there. Okay. I thought this one was harder than that. You have become the trash now. Yeah, basically. You didn't clear it out, so now you will become it. By becoming a corpse that is lying in a pile of trash, which technically makes you trash as well. This reminds me of someone's username I saw while playing Switch Force, which was your trash, but it was Y-O-U-R. So I was like, oh, my trash is playing tennis with me. Weird. Which I'm sure they did that on purpose. Okay, so now we basically just look around for blue coins. I feel like Ely Mouth is a good one to go to for looking around in the ocean. Nope, never mind. There's the goop. Well, not really goop, but it's death water. as Proton John once coined. So why the platforms arranged like that? Is there? Now I'm curious. Hello? Nothing? I don't know what I expected, but... Well, I expected a blue coin, so that's not true. So they just did this to look cool, I guess? These are people's houses, by the way, if you never realized that. These are little floating houses. They're like houseboats, except they're sinking. Which is scary. I would not live there. Nor would I live in Rapture. Even if that place were, you know, not Rapture. Oh, I'm not gonna make it. Okay, let's go somewhere that's got clean water. Get up. Let's go to Il Pentissimo. That's right, I was pretty sure it was supposed to be raining right now, and I still don't hear it. Watch it later, it'll just start pouring down so heavy, and it'll be like, oh man, it is really raining out there. But there's the rain. You know what, I'm just gonna give up on the idea of finding the turbo nozzle. Because I would probably spend more time looking for the turbo nozzle than I would just coming out here, walking, you know, swimming around, not walking around. You know, checking at a normal pace. I want to say that's sunk cost fallacy, but like before I've actually sunk anything into the cost. So, you know, I guess not really that fallacy at all. Because is it really the sunk cost fallacy if you haven't paid anything into it yet? Plus also that's just like, you know, you've paid something into something, so now you feel like you have to keep paying into it and get something out of it because you already paid so far into it, which is not the same as deciding you're gonna go get the turbo nozzle, but then it actually taking longer to get the turbo nozzle than it would have been to just not get it at all. Are there really not coins on the perimeter of this place? Maybe out... Like, I feel like there were... Never mind. Ones that, like, really obscure, like, along the walls, but maybe not. I touched the flag, I win! Okay, Tissimo, give me a shine. I can't believe he made his flag out of a straw. Well, at least he's recycling them. Oh, wait. Can't you go higher here? Excuse me. Mario. Okay. So then I just gotta come in from above. Yeah, I feel like this is one of the areas that I spent a lot of time just exploring, so I feel like I should remember all the little obscure places to this, but I don't. But there's over here. There's bound to be, ow, at least a couple of them. Okay, there's one. Oh, sure, now you move? Okay, now the hard ones. Never mind, they're totally easy. Got it first try. I'm a pro. You know, I've done races of this game, you know. I lost, but I raced it. That should count for something. There was an attempt. Nothing. What about over here? Nothing. Gotta spray everything that's suspicious. That's how this game works. Hello? Suspicious alcove? Nothing? Wait, wasn't this where I was saying before? Where it's like, oh, you probably come from here. And then it lets you into the underground, and then you can get that one blue coin. Oh, ooh, what was that? What's that? Whoa, okay. Oh, look, there's more alcoves. Okay, gotta go get those. We'll get more water. Oh, get off the flag. Yeah, it's like Slim Shady said. Grab for some water. I honestly can't tell how funny that joke actually was. Because, like, if you know the song, I suppose that's probably not any funnier than me just being like, yeah, those are Slim Shady lyrics. Like, yeah, he said that one time in a song. Grab for some water. That wasn't the entirety of the lyrics, but Mario. But that's part of the joke, is that I'm taking that out of context. Because the actual line is grab for some water, but I'm that pill that's too jagged to swallow. Which is a line from Bad Guy, which is a song I don't even know was officially released. Because I can't find like an official upload for that like I can some other songs. Which is a shame because I like that song. Like that and like that's a sequel to Stan, and Stan is cool. Okay, how about I just okay. So let's do this a little bit smarter, and we go down first. But hopefully not so far down. Okay, no, we're too far down. Maybe there's a twin door here? No. Oh, yeah, there we go. And it led to nothing. Okay. And then this also leads to nothing. This probably leads from somewhere else. And it's one of those secret walls. Yeah, kind of like that. So there's one. Which makes... Now I kind of wish I did this like Masae, where you spend... you only get blue coins. But if I had just held off on getting any blue coins in Delfina Plaza, so that I can, exclusively get them in levels, and then when I've completed a level, I spend them, so I know how many in the level I'm currently working on I've gotten, just by looking at my totals. Okay, what move down there? It's that. Should get up there? There. I'm gonna scratch the bridge of my nose. Also, one of my other favorite lyrics from Bad Guy, to quote out of context, is oh, Mario. Okay, fine. Check down there. There's toilet's clogged. Like, I forget how the full thing goes. Oh yeah, see, there you go. It goes straight up. And I guess you're supposed to get there from here? Yeah, it's, the part goes like, stacking up all the mods, toilets... Backs to the wall, stacking up all the mods, toilets clogged. But then it's like, yeah, because I'm talking a lot of crap. But, he uses a harder word because he's not afraid to swear like I am. Oh, here's a new spot I haven't been to before. And there's a new coin I haven't collected before. But yeah, I just like the stacking up all the mods, toilets clogged, and then you just stop there. It's like great rhyme. Okay, so at least I know there's a coin over there. And I can come over here and get back. Ow. Right, hang on. No, never mind. It was like, hang on, there was a coin up there when there wasn't before. No, that was just an area I haven't been to before. Oh, no! No, Mario! Oh, saved it. Nice. So now we can use this to get back over here, and then spray the thing, and then we can climb up the way we're supposed to. Alright, just go up, dingus. And then we can go back through here. Wait, is there a reason to go? No, I already got that stuff, right? Yeah, let's go back. Keep going up, camera. I think I got that one already. No, 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 no! I saw it! I saw it! I saw them see it! That's an Arendi line for you. You're keeping track of what I'm referencing. Yeah, stop closing and open. Why are you closed? Tell us why you're closed! Those doors are getting kind of annoying. Dude! Okay, well at least they didn't take fall damage. Right there, get in the doorway. Oh yeah, there you go. And then I can jump down and get this one. Finally. Alright. I forgot how many we're on. That's probably like 21 or 22. Well, I wanted to do a flip, but okay. This is fine too. Oh man, I'm running out of water. Yeah, just keep going up. I said up, Mario, not down. You know, it's system of a down, not system of an up. Oh, wait. That's the opposite of what I was saying. And then that leads here. Yeah, you gotta love how I just contradicted my own point with the joke. Oh, cool! I got 50 again. Okay, I think that's all that's in that. Ow. Yeah, because I've already been to the top. Was there a coin here and I just forgot I collected that already? This definitely feels like a special spot. Or maybe that's only in the mission where they tell you about the walls. Well, darn it. How about I go get the rocket nozzle? Because I feel like there might be stuff in those holes. Well, hopefully not. Oh, but there's a spot up there. I don't know. Wait, yes it did. I got that when I was doing the red coin. Yeah, I could swear there were more blue coins out in the ocean. But maybe I'm just thinking of Gelato Beach. Oh, I got 64 coins. That's the best number. No other number. Not a single other number starting with a 6 that has 2 digits. No, just 64. That's the only good one. Ah, they keep me out of there with a current again. I'm really not sure where to check now. feel like I've covered all my bases. Oh yeah, you're... No, don't race! I don't wanna! Oh man, am I about to lose the easiest Philippines-issimo race? Oh yeah, that's right, because he becomes a ghost race. Yeah, he's doing exactly like I did. Exactly? Exactly? I'm not sure if I'm doing a good pop noise. I don't even know if you can hear that. Exactly as I do. Remember that clam claw or whatever he said? My coins! No! I don't really want to keep looking around Milky Bay right now, so I guess I'll just save the rest for later. And let's... Well... I was gonna say let's raid Twi, but I don't know, 3 viewers isn't really much to raid with, so... If you want to follow me over to Twilight King 432, he's playing Banjo-Kazooie, I think, probably. Blind, I should say. So, you know, a little more exciting than just, like, some guy playing Banjo-Kazooie. He's playing it for his first time. And thanks for watching, and I'll be back with more Sunshine on Monday. Bye, I couldn't find the button.